Hi folks, thanks for dropping into Budget Gaming Reviewed. You'll be forgiven by these blistering graphics. This was a video about some new fancy GPU, but it's not. Today we're going to be looking at this, the Radeon HD 7770. I brought this off eBay a few weeks ago for about £18 or 25 US dollars, and today we're going to be testing it in a few benchmarks at 1080p. We're going to be running it on an old Dell workstation with an XEON processor, 12 gigs of DDR3 memory, just to give it a bit of breathing room. So let's jump into some game benchmarks. First up, we have GTA 5. This is a game this card should handle pretty well, and it did indeed. We were averaging 68.2 frames per second, with 1% lows of 49.7, 0.1% lows of 37.1. These figures were averaged over an hour's gameplay, just mooching around, driving around, getting into fights and stuff. And it was an enjoyable experience. There weren't too many stutters or frame drops. And yeah, it handled it surprisingly low. The VRAM limitation was an issue, and we were running everything on normal settings. So next up, let's jump into FORTNITE, which ran better than I was expecting. We were getting averages of 52.3. With 1% lows of 13.3 and the usual 0.1% lows of 5.5 when jumping out the battle bus. We had everything set to low or off, with the textures set to medium. I did try running it at 720p, and it didn't seem to make too much difference. I also tried running it with the epic settings on the textures, but we saw quite bad drops with that due to the VRAM limitation. Again, Fortnite usually runs quite bad on 1GB cards, and yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with this. It was an enjoyable and certainly playable experience. So yeah, next up, we're going to have a look at Red Dead Redemption 2, which, despite having my fingers crossed, we couldn't get it to load. Just couldn't get it to load due to the VRAM limitation. Also, it kept crashing. So yeah, we'll move on, and next up I thought I'd try the new Call of Duty Cold War, which did load. I'll just let you know that the video for this was taken from a bot match, but we used the figures from online gameplay over a few online matches. We were averaging 28.7 with 1% lows of 11 and 0.1% lows of 8. There were some pretty funky glitches going on, and bits of texture dropping out and popping in all over the place. But you know, I was able to run around, I was able to get a few kills. The game didn't crash. Yeah, this new Call of Duty seems to be quite optimized for lower spec systems. Yeah, you know, this is a 1GB card. It was surprisingly playable. I know people say 60 FPS is the limit for a game like this, but hey ho. So anyway, thanks for watching, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this little review of the HD 7770. Certainly for the price they're going for these days, at around £20, 25 US dollars, might be worth just buying, you know, to get you into gaming. You know, it will certainly play the older titles well, like GTA 5. And, you know, you can even mess around with a few of the newer titles. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like or a dislike. Please leave a comment, and please subscribe if you want to see more videos.